Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to go out and I'm going to head over to the gym right now. It's a beautiful day out, but we are going to have a conversation as well. I have a couple ideas in my head and I wanted to share them with you and see if I can inspire you. But it's a gorgeous day outside. The sun is shining. And we are going to do a little bit of video over at the gym, possibly. Quite often they have music playing. It's really loud, and I don't want to get a copyright strike, so we shall see. But come along for a ride, and we'll get to it. Let's go. This is the road leading out of my neighborhood, and it is really rough, and it's narrow. Quite often you gotta pull over. As you can see how rough it is here, you gotta pull over to let other cars pass, because it's these new neighborhoods. Although this is not exactly new, it's been around since probably 2005, but they did not come and plow these roads like they said they were supposed to. So like I say, we pay high taxes and we get very little service for the price we pay. But anyway, yep, we're gonna head around the corner here and make our way onto the main road. Let's go. So while we are driving to the gym, I thought I might as well not waste this 20 minutes. I might as well chat with you folks here. So there's a couple of different things on my mind, and maybe I'll call this Ramblings from the Road, episode 4. But the two things I want to talk about is hopefully I can inspire a lot of you folks to start your own YouTube channel. And the second thing I want to talk about is don't get boxed into a specific niche that becomes so narrow that you can't escape it. So let me be more clear. So first of all, I do read as many comments as I possibly can, and I try to respond to as many as I can. And I do know I miss a lot, and I apologize, but let me assure you that I appreciate every comment that I receive, and I am humbled that you have taken the time to number one, watch my videos, and number two, leave a comment. Sometimes you get an odd comment that's kind of rude, but those are few and far between. And quite often, some of you folks will defend me, and I do appreciate that as well. But I have read comments that some of you folks are inspired to either start your YouTube channel, your YouTube journey, or to restart your channel and start posting again. So I definitely encourage you to do that. And number one reason is just to document. Even if you set things to private, you can do that. You can go into your YouTube studio and set your videos to private, and then later on, if you want, you can make them public. But it's a great way to document your life's journey. And if you want to, speaking of niches, if you want to just kind of do almost like a video diary of your life, of where you are, your journey. Maybe you're a recovering addict of some kind, and you want to document that you're on the road to recovery, or maybe you've suffered from other health issues and you've recovered, or maybe you're just want to document other things. I would highly encourage you to do that. So, if I can be an inspiration, if a 62-year-old man from a city in Canada can post a few videos, and if you go back to my first few, I was not very comfortable on camera, and that was one of my videos, is why my videos suck and yours may too. Was because you got to get used to talking to a camera and talking out in public, and at first that was difficult, but I've gotten used to it, and I realized that nobody cares. They see me walking around in the mall or someplace talking to the camera, and if you saw my video about were you a child of the 70s and 80s, where I was talking to the camera in the mall, in a food court, and I had a bunch of children come up to me and ask me if I was a YouTuber, and they wanted my autograph. So that was cute. That was unexpected. But yeah, like I say, for the most part, people don't care. And if they do, just smile and say, have a great day. So I hope I can inspire you to do that. The second thing I want to talk about, because I don't want to make this video too long, is don't get stuck in a niche where you are you can't either get out of, or you run out of ideas or topics or whatever. Because I was watching some YouTube videos last night as I was doing some research, and I came across this young lady her whole video is about selling on Etsy, and she's got about 10 or 15 videos on Etsy, and she got monetized, but she doesn't want to, she can't see herself doing videos about selling on Etsy in three to 5 years from now. So what do? Do you branch off in another direction? Do you start another channel, a third channel, or whatever? My situation is kind of unusual, maybe, I don't know, unique, or maybe it's not. I'm 62 years old right now as I record this. This is Sunday, January 26th, 2025, and as many of you know, I lost my job. I was fired from a career. Actually, I had a career in health and safety for 20 years, but almost 13 years with one company. And I've got other videos on what happened, so I'm not going to get into it here. If you're new to my channel and you want to know the specifics, maybe take a look at my video list. I've got one video that's called I Was Fired at 61. Here is what I did next. So you can take a look at that video. But yeah, so I was 61 years old, lost my job, took 2 or 3 months off for the summer because I never had that much time off before in my life, and so I enjoyed myself for the summer, thinking that I would get back to work right away. So we'll touch on that here in a moment. My phone is actually ringing, so I am going to answer my call, and we'll continue this discussion momentarily. So what I was saying was, so 61 years old, lost my job, and then took some time off, and then couldn't find work. And I decided, you know what, I'm going to start a YouTube video. Because I had this channel for a few years, but I've never done anything with it. So I started posting videos. And my niche, I guess if you want to call it that, was in the beginning was just talking about, making videos later in life, in your 50s, your 60s and whatnot, getting started making videos. And then I started talking more about my situation, my personal journey about losing my job, getting fired, and being in your 50s and 60s and trying to find work. So now I've built a bit of an audience, a bit of a viewers. Some of you folks have been with me from the beginning, and I kind of branched out. So I talk about my day-to-day journey with doing Uber Eats and doing some courier work because I couldn't find your typical 9-to-5 job, and then also doing YouTube videos. So I have a fairly broad range of 3 or 4 different things that I can talk about. You know, I was also a competitive strongman in the Masters division, heavyweight. So I competed at the national level in strongman, and I've done pretty good with that. I'm probably going to retire from that now, but and just go to the gym just to keep in shape and stay healthy. But yeah, I just wanted to do a quick video and let you folks know that, number one, I encourage you to start a YouTube video, and number two, don't have a niche that's so narrow that you'll run out of ideas. Talk about your personal life. You don't have to get as much detail or as personal as I do. Not everybody feels comfortable sharing. You might have friends and family that don't know your situation, and you don't want them to know your personal details, which is fine. I'm not one who really worries about that kind of thing. I'm just me. Take me or leave me. So yeah. So I hope that I can be of service to you folks. As you know, I got monetized, of course, after about 3 months, and I got my first pay here this week, a couple days ago, actually, Friday. So I owe everything that I have, as I've mentioned numerous times, to you folks. If you didn't watch my videos, then I wouldn't have any success at all. Thank you again for your super likes, leaving me the odd $2 here, $20 sometimes. And of course, some of you folks buy me a coffee. All that revenue helps incredibly. You would not believe. You know, even if you give me $2, like I say, when you buy me a coffee, some people have given me more. I do buy a coffee, and I appreciate that. And no, I am not asking for money. I'd say if you find any value in this at all, and pardon for how dark it got all of a sudden. The sun is bright, but too many shadows here. Yeah, so like I say, if you find any value and you want to throw a few pennies my way, that's always appreciated. But don't ever feel obligated. Just by you watching my videos and maybe letting some of the ads run, that is more than enough. But I respect you all. I appreciate you all. I love you all. You're fantastic. I'm so thankful that I've got folks here from all corners of the earth. So with that said, I'm probably not going to do any videos at the gym because it's just kind of inconvenient, and you've probably seen me working out before. But I will let this video end now. And if you like this kind of thing, please like, subscribe. I would love to get to 8,000 subscribers. I've been kind of having a difficulty getting past the 7,900, so it's slowly building, but it would be fun just to get 8,000. 10 would be great, but even past that 8,000 mark would be wonderful. So anyway, like I said, like, subscribe, and we will see you in the next video.